I think I already talked about the father that had his pituitary moved at 34. Golf. I just got another brain tumor here a few minutes ago. I mean, it's just what's happening out there. The moms that carry for muscular dystrophy. And this is the Gregson family. I think I covered you early in the 12. I know I covered you somewhere in that 45 minutes. But genetic remembering is a fact. And I was talking about that. You've got to, this whole process of detoxification is a process of cellular or tissue rebuilding, regeneration, and genetic remembering of cells. And it sounds like a lot of words, but it really isn't. It simply means you're going to make your cells better than they ever have been, even beyond their genetic memory patterns. And you've got to do that in these cases and not freak out when they use the word genetics. Genetics is in everything. Your cells are a genetic imprint of your parents. And I was talking about that each generation has 18 to, sometimes 15, 18 to 20 some years before you conceive. So we always make our, because most people aren't raw foodists, so obviously when we eat a sad American diet, or we eat diets generally around the globe, they're mainly proteins and beans and starch, and so we end up weakening our cells further and then passing them in a weakened state. So each generation is obviously much weaker than the one before it. Just a fact. You can see that, and you look at all the young children. A lot of you guys are younger, and I see so many problems, and my heart goes out to you. But we're the generation that turn this around, and that's essential. And you guys are instrumental in doing that. I'm looking at a lot of your comments. I love your comments. I think I was telling you Road to Wellville. Thanks. I think I already covered that in 12 minutes. Is this these eyes?
Yeah. Do you want me to sit in here?
Yeah, let's bring them over here and let's see here.
Fill up with the sugar.
This is the guy I just called?
Yep.
Well, there's so much glare up there at the pituitary area, I couldn't see the pituitary at all. Too much glare right in the pituitary area.
You'll have to come look on Chris's computer.
Yeah, but he definitely has some thyroid weakness, but he's got enough of these weaknesses that there's definitely a take-in pituitary in consideration there. I'll look on the computer, but there's the way whoever took the picture, the glare is right in the pituitary area. Tell him he's got some parathyroid weakness to have all that connective tissue issues, and he's got to strengthen that up. Not just thyroid, parathyroid. This was important. A lady's daughter with SCA, an inherited genetic disorder where the cerebellum and spinal cord are affected. I hope I have that in the first 12 minutes here, John. If I didn't get on that, let me tell you, you got to get her in here, get her lymph moving. This is the lymph system. That's why she's progressively getting worse. Get in here, get her lymph moving, get those kidneys filtering, get those adrenal glands up, and really get her moving on this. And that's the only hope she's got. She gets down that road, she'll pull herself back, she'll regenerate, and she'll pull herself back out of this. And that's the only way that she has. If she's young, she'll really do this faster than later. Yeah, I mean, she's watching her daughters losing her ability to walk, slurred speech. Oh, absolutely. No time to waste. Upper circulation, brain and nerve, 2 kidneys, GI tract, stomach and bowel, in other words, lymphatic 1 capsules, and another lymphatic system. Sometime end up on lymphatic 3. Real strong puller of the lymph. But really got to take care of this one. She could get maybe some relief with some ear candling temporarily. Oh, this is about ear candling. Look at that. Thanks. I tell you, it's amazing. This one's about ear candling. Someone had, on the internet, read where it was a bad thing to do, and it's like, oh my God, I love ear candling. Definitely good for pressure in the head. You know, if you don't do enough of them, you feel kind of stuffy here. You want to do 2 or 3. If medical doctors don't like this, try their way. Blow it out. Not good. You know, the ear candle is a nice, safe way to pull and clean the ears out. You know, I have suffered all my life with ear dandruff and painful pressure issues. Sweetheart, K-A-L-A-M. I don't know if I got you on the first 12 minutes, but certainly that is all lymphatic, sweetheart. All lymphatic. Really move those lymphs, get your kidneys, get your adrenal glands up and moving, and make sure you see that sediment. I'm getting the comment with lemonade. Here's lemonade next. Look at that. Talking about that sediment. And you'll start to see it. You start to see it. Then you'll feel the difference. Like you said, you had the best run ever. When you see that sediment, and then it'll really clue you in that the kidneys are the viable eliminative organs to the lymph system. And that, then, you're smarter than most of the practitioners out there. Most of you guys already are. No offense to the practitioners out there, but they've got to get with this. Yeah, so definitely move thy limbs, sweetheart. Lemonade, good work. You made me laugh, so I don't know. I don't know what I got in the first 12 minutes, so I apologize. But they came in and the cord was unplugged down on the floor. It was like, oh. But, yeah, lemonade, you can get your butt kicked sometimes. But if you're going too fast, slow up a little bit. It's okay. No shame in that at all. So, sounds like you're really got your pedal to your metal. I mean, you're really honking on. So I love you, dear one. You're kicking butt. Let's see. Noticed a great increase in the frequency of my urination daily and throughout the night. I've cut back on my water and green juices. I think I probably rant and rage about this. It might not be on the 12 minutes. But this idea of drinking all this water is insane. You don't see it, and your fruits and vegetables are full of water. For those that are very acidic, they'll just get edemic, can create additional breathing problems, can push you into congestive heart failure. You don't drink all this water. You want to cut back on that and rehydrate properly. You can't rehydrate the body with water. I think I was telling you, I have a lady in yesterday. She's been trying to rehydrate herself with water. Now get this. When this lady does astringents, the lymphatic 4 has a lot of astringents outside of the lymph formulas. And astringents are like lemons. They draw, they pull, they pucker that mucosa. Well, that moves lymph. When she does astringents, including lemons, she gets constipated. Why? Because she's so dehydrated that it just sucks the water out of her. So this is really, when you're that dehydrated, that's serious acidosis. So cut down on the water. Let's see, get your bowels moving there. I'd use a bowel formula. Even if you have to go up temporarily while you're moving this trash out of you, you might have to, and then you'll start going back down on them. Yeah, I mean, you're cut down on the water and stuff. You'll be okay there, man. I think it's the right thing. Perhaps slow down detoxing fruit juices, bringing in some salads. I'm experiencing some scary detox symptoms with my left leg. Yeah, you were talking about the left leg. You got a big size of a football. And then there's the other, and I don't know if I got this glaucoma on my 12 minutes. So I'm going to hit it again for you because this is real important, Life Regenerator, that you get this and know that that you can overcome glaucoma, and any vision loss or damage can be returned. Anything can be regenerated if you're high enough on that totem pole of power and nutrition and magnetics. I can tell you, I've seen things here just blow your mind. But after a while, it starts to make sense that the body is a regenerator, and your name is the Life Regenerator. So you're going to handle this. Glaucoma is a pressure that's not blood. It is lymph, and it's the worst kind of pressure because it's an acid pressure. And so all glaucoma, extremely curable, and not as a disease. I mean, they got, keep separating the concept of diseases out of your mind and understand it's lymph pressure, and that's an acid pressure, and that's the worst kind of pressure. So you want to get that out, but it also could affect the whole head area, the cerebellum, the equilibrium, dizzy, vertigo centers. I mean, it can affect you in a lot of ways, man. Deterioration of the upper C-spine and stuff. So really move your lymph. It's going back to your kidneys and adrenals again, but fix your colon. Go after your colon, my friend, and you'll be well. There's another question about glaucoma here too, and it's real fixable. Here it is. Well, that was you, and there's a couple more here. I just don't know if I got it on my first 12 minutes here today, so again, I apologize. Here's a lady with 25 and 27 pressure in each eye, respectively. Yeah, go, sweetheart. This is FDSELG. Absolutely. Get that out of you. Move those limbs. Rebounder, no. Greens, no. Ear candling, yes. Neti pot, yes. Steam bath, yes. Meditate, yes. And get on that fruit fasting. Get into a kidney formulas, lymphatic formulas, clean up the bowels. Same thing. And just really clean up the doors that make everything flow well. And you're going to be good. Both of you will be good. I've never had a glaucoma case no one could get rid of. I've never seen that. So, and even with partial sight damage, you can return it. I mean, you can regenerate it. But you're talking way up on the fruit game, way up on the fruit game. I still have to laugh. Whoever said that about my glasses, I do. I guess when I get passionate, I'm ready for bear. You know, you guys are funny. I just had a fellow YouTuber in here, and it was Yoga by Jane, I think her name is, and sweet thing. And I have to laugh, you know, because, but she is like a lot of you and me. I feel we have a really good, solid sight. I don't care about the numbers. I care about the quality, and you guys are top-notch, top-quality viewers and subscribers. You guys are getting it. I love how you're helping each other. And we got a very powerful force, and as we move this powerful force and increase this powerful force with like-minded spiritual beings, they will bring the light to this this darkened area of creation, even though it's not real. It's just a playground of ideas and emotional needs. Let's see. Oh, I was going to talk about this, and I got off my thinking here. It'll come back. I have to slow down your detox. Oh, yeah. Some of you went through some real strong detox symptoms. And most of you are pushing the pedal to the metal. So if you have to slow up, some are scary, I know. And is this random, raw, uncut? You've done well, sweetheart. Karen, you've done well. With the tubal swelling and all, you've done well to move through that. There are some negatives to detox, but those negatives all equal one gigantic, huge positive. And so keep moving through this. Whatever we do, if we need to go get a blood transfusion, we can get a blood transfusion. If we don't need to expectorate the lungs or to pull fluid out of the lungs, we can do that. If we need feeding tubes, we put in feeding tubes. Whatever we need to save you. I don't know, remember in 12 minutes, I was telling you about the old guy in the nursing home. 2 years. 2 years he hadn't spoken to his family. Laid there kind of comatose. Feeding tube. So his wife and his son came in here, and this was in June, I think it was. By Christmas, we had him home and talking and playing with his grandkids. Now, that's the power of regeneration. That's the power of what you guys are doing. And hang in there, because you're going to do well. And like this, who is this? Venice Stew. Yeah, you're going to see expressions. Thanks for helping too. But you're going to see these weird things happening to you. Something popping up here for a minute and then going away.